Well, America's a big country and has a lot of regions and a lot of distinct areas, neighborhoods, cities. New York is a great city. And I love to see the products that come out of these distinct areas and that are kind of native to where they came from or where the people came from. Projects from the beach to the mountains to the city. There's design stories everywhere. So I love to see them being brought to life and being given the credit they deserve.
I think that now we'll finally be able to show people empirically how design changes the world. Designers have been saying this for a long time. They've wanted a seat at the table for a long time. Well, not only do we have a seat at the table now, we have the table. And so we can really show the world what is possible through design. You know, it's just not enough now to design a different form or a different flavor. It's important now to design something that's going to make a difference in people's lives.
You know, when you really think about that, the average person is interacting or touching 700 things a day. And yet, when we think of design, or we speak about design, we think, let's say, fashion. Or we even think of design, we think decorating, or sort of more superficial ideas. But no, design is actually what changes and progresses and evolves humanity. It's moving us forward, be it, you know, developing an electric car, all the way to some really efficient machine, you know, to distribute vaccines.
To me, design really needs more awareness. That's, as a designer, one of the key things we come back is making clients aware of what we can do, helping business to understand what we can do, but also helping the everyday consumer to understand what we do. My goal as a designer is to provide beautiful things that are functional and help people's everyday lives. So the more that they know about design, the more that they can choose the best products for them.
Industrial design as a profession has been around for, you know, a century or more, yet lots of people still really don't know what it is. And we hear time and time again that young creatives aren't aware of it, maybe until they enter college or even later. And so we want to try to change that. One other aspect is that it really takes a considerable amount of effort to bring something to market. So much happens after an initial idea, after that first sketch, that's required, you know, to really bring an idea to life and to go through manufacturing and production and distribution and really get something on the shelf. And so I also see this show as a way to highlight that and kind of celebrate that part of the process. Give the designers who have been working so hard behind the scenes an opportunity to really show off the work they do.
Everybody's more interested in buying stuff or using things and stuff like that. They don't really think about who designed it or why it's designed that way. And the show is a great opportunity for us to tell our story and make people better customers, basically.
We've hit this sort of garage band era of innovation, which is to say, great can come from anywhere. No longer is good design limited to New York City, LA, and Chicago, but it exists everywhere. So this show is all about finding these great stories, sharing them, and celebrating them all across the world.
Because I am passionate about design. I'm passionate about how design affects our lives, how it can improve our lifestyles, and the creativity and the thought that goes behind it, that's all part of its magic.
I think all great designers are fantastic listeners. And the opportunity to spend more time listening to how problems are actually articulated and then how people peel it back to find possible solutions. One fantastic thing is that design in America, it's not just for an aesthete, it's not just for the upper class. People now understand that design is inside everything. And having the opportunity to uncover all kinds of projects, we're going to be able to bring those stories and that awareness to even more people. All designers can never stop looking. We're seeing everything around us and appreciating those things that are done so well and noticing the things that could be a little bit better.